Sri Anandamayi Ma, often called the bliss-permeated mother, remains one of India's most enigmatic and revered spiritual figures. Born in 1896 in what is now Bangladesh, her life defied conventional explanations. Her ecstatic states, spontaneous insights, and extraordinary spiritual wisdom captivated millions, from ordinary villagers to scholars and global figures like Paramahansa Yogananda. In this video, we'll delve deep into her fascinating life, exploring her mystical experiences, teachings, and how she became a beacon of divine energy. Her journey is not just a story, but an invitation to discover the mysteries of human consciousness and the divine. Early life and divine awareness, birth and childhood. Sri Anandamayi Ma was born as Nirmala Sundari in 1896. From a young age, she displayed an unusual tranquility and spiritual aura. Her parents, deeply devoted Hindus, believed her to be divinely blessed. Unusual behavior as a child. Nirmala often fell into trance-like states, losing awareness of her surroundings. Villagers were puzzled by her serene demeanor and her ability to enter meditative states without any formal training. Marriage and spiritual awakening. At the age of 12, she married a man named Ramani Mohan Chakrabarti, but continued to live a celibate life, dedicating herself to spiritual practices. In her early 20s, she began experiencing profound spiritual awakenings and ecstatic states, marking the beginning of her journey as a spiritual teacher. The mystical journey, self-initiation. Unlike traditional gurus, Anandamayi Ma claimed to have self-initiated. She described her spiritual progress as spontaneous, often saying, "I am what I have always been." Ecstatic states Ma frequently entered deep trances, during which she spoke profound spiritual truths. These states occurred without her consciously seeking them, leading her followers to believe she was divinely inspired. Healing and miracles. Many devotees reported miraculous healings and transformation in her presence. Despite these claims, Ma emphasized that she was merely a conduit for divine energy, not the source. Teachings through silence and song, Anandamayi. Ma often taught through silence or spontaneous songs, which she said were expressions of divine will. Her teachings emphasized the universality of spiritual truth, transcending religious boundaries. Impact and teachings. A life beyond religion. While rooted in Hindu tradition, Ma's teachings attracted people from all faiths. She often said, "All paths lead to the same truth." The concept of surrender. Ma emphasized complete surrender to the divine as the highest form of devotion. She encouraged her followers to see every moment as an opportunity for spiritual growth. Living in the present. Her teachings focused on mindfulness and living fully in the present moment. The present is the only reality, she would say, urging her devotees to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. Non-identification with the body. Ma often reminded her followers, "You are not this body." She viewed the human experience as a temporary expression of the eternal soul. Bizarre and unexplained events. No formal education, yet deep wisdom. Despite having no formal education, Ma's knowledge of scriptures and spiritual concepts was profound. Scholars were astounded by her ability to explain complex spiritual ideas effortlessly. Her body's unique reactions. During meditative states, her body would contort or remain motionless for hours without showing signs of fatigue. These phenomena were studied by physicians who found no scientific explanation. Her ability to foresee events. Followers reported that Ma could predict future events with remarkable accuracy. She claimed this ability was not hers, but a natural byproduct of being in tune with divine consciousness. her influence on the world devotees from all walks of life. Anandamayi Ma's followers included villagers, royalty, politicians, and global spiritual leaders. Notable figures like Paramahansa Yogananda praised her as an embodiment of divine love. Ashrams across India. Numerous ashrams were established in her name, where devotees could practice meditation and study her teachings. These centers remain active today, spreading her legacy. Her role in the spiritual renaissance. Ma played a significant role in India's spiritual resurgence during the 20th century. She encouraged people to seek their own truth, rather than relying solely on dogma. Legacy and final years. Her passing Anandamayi Ma left her physical body in 1982, yet her presence is still felt by her devotees. Her tomb in Kankal, India, has become a pilgrimage site. Her eternal message. Ma's teachings continue to inspire people to seek inner peace, self-realization, and a direct connection with the divine. Her life is a testament to the power of surrender, love, and the infinite potential of the human spirit. The universal appeal of Anandamayi Ma. One of the most remarkable aspects of Anandamayi Ma's life was her universal appeal, cutting across religious, cultural, and social boundaries. In a deeply divided world, Ma exemplified unity and inclusivity. People from all faiths, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, came to her seeking guidance, solace, and spiritual awakening. Her response to every seeker was rooted in their own tradition, reflecting her belief in the oneness of all paths. Ma's teachings emphasize that divinity is not confined to any single religion or philosophy. She often remarked, "Each soul has its unique path to the divine. No two are the same, yet all lead to the same source." Her ability to speak to the heart of diverse spiritual traditions made her a rare unifying figure in an increasingly fragmented world. This universal resonance continues to attract modern seekers from all walks of life. The role of divine play in her life. A unique feature of Anandamayi Ma's spiritual philosophy was her concept of Lila, or divine play. She viewed life as a cosmic drama, orchestrated by the divine for the growth and evolution of the soul. Ma herself was often described as living in a state of constant joy, seeing every moment as an expression of divine will. This perspective allowed her to embrace all experiences, joyful or painful, with the same equanimity and gratitude. Her own life was a living testament to this philosophy. Whether interacting with devotees, engaging in spontaneous rituals, or retreating into meditative silence, she exhibited an effortless surrender to the flow of life. This quality deeply inspired her followers, encouraging them to approach their own lives with a sense of playfulness and trust in the divine plan. Conclusion: the timeless relevance of Anandamayi. Sri Anandamayi Ma's life and teachings remain profoundly relevant in today's world, where people grapple with existential questions, spiritual longing, and the pressures of modern life. Her emphasis on inner surrender, the universality of truth, and the divine play of life offers timeless wisdom for navigating these challenges. In her presence, countless individuals discovered a profound sense of peace and purpose, and her teachings continue to guide seekers towards self-realization. Ma's legacy is not just a historical account. It's a living tradition that reminds us of the infinite potential within every human being to connect with the divine. Anandamayi Ma's life invites us all to embrace our unique spiritual paths, to see life as a sacred play, and to cultivate a deeper awareness of the boundless joy and wisdom that resides within. Let her story be an inspiration for all who yearn for truth, transcendence, and divine love.